Chocolates are only that and check and see on stop there. Actualmente no pueden utilizar, pues
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Bow at your lotus-like feet, O Bhagwan Vishnu. May you accept our worship, may you accept our puja. O Bhagwan Vishnu, what can we offer unto you when everything in this world belongs to you? We offer love, we offer bhakti or devotion. Be pleased with us, we beg of you. Hari Om Shri Ganesha Namah Shri Saraswate Namah Shri Guru Charana Kamalibhyo Govinda Namo Namah Vighaneshwaraya Varadaya Surapra Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagadhitaya Naga Srutyagya Vibhushita Gauri Sutaya Gananath Namo Namaste Together. Sarva Mangala Mangali Shivi Sarvart Satike Sharane Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Nischay Prema Pratitite Vinay Kare Sanaman Teke Karaj Sakala Subha Siddhi Kare Hanuman Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Vrindavan Myanilal Ki Jai. We sprinkle water on all the ingredients, the oblations, praying for purification. Om Pavitra Pavitra Sarvavastam Gatopya Yasmarit Pundari Kaksha Svahayam Tarastute. We place a flower around our deer. We pray. Deepa Jyotir Para Brahma Deepa Jyotir Janadhara Deepo Haratami Papam Deepo Yam Pratigretam Shubham Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukhasam Param Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namo Astute. We bathe our murti with water. May you wash away our sins, our troubles, our problems, we beg of you. Listen to our prayer. Om Gangeshcha Yamuneshchaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Snanam Vinyoga Snanam Samarpyami. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Panchamrit. Panchamrit में आदत्त गृहाना पुरुषोत्तमं पंचामृत में आदत्त गृहाना परमेश्वर रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पटये नमः. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Water. ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्. तन्नो देवा प्रचोदयात्. We offer cotton, symbolic of clothing, thanking you for the gift of clothing. Ved suktam swayuktam yagyashama samanvite sarve prade deva vasase prade gretam sarva bhushatike laumya lajja nivarana mayupakar vasra upavasra prade gretam. We offer the jani, the yagyopavi. Yagyopavitam paramam pavitram stapitam purusham tatani ayushamugram pratimunsha shubram yagyopavitam balamastu teja. May you wrap your shield around us, we your children. We adorn the devatas with chandan and perfume. May you illumine the path of our lives. May you rid us of lust and anger and hatred and jealousy and ego and pride. May you guide us onto that pathway, the pathway of salvation. We beg of you. Hari Om Sri Kanda Chandanam Dipya Kandaryo Sumanohara Vilepanam Suru Sreshtam Chandanam Brati Gretam Kasturi Tilakangalata Patale Vakchaste Kaustubhyam Sri Chandanam Maham Karikshe Chandanam Brati Gretam Gandastwam Indrastwam Rihaspati Vanaspatir Surabhuto Gandaryo Ganarutama Agre Sarvarevanam Dhupoyam Brati Gretam. As an act of purification, we offer Sindur, praying for mukti, salvation. At that time when that may come, may you be pleased with us, we beg of you. Listen to our prayer, listen to our prayer. Accept our offering. Om Haridraya Sarvaso Bhagirani Sarvalankar Muktami Devi Tvam Brati Gretam Devi Tvam Brati Gretam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sindhuram Shobhanam Rakta Sobhage Priyavardanam Kamram Mokshanam Chaiva Sindhuram Brati Gretam. Sindhuram Shashobhanam Rakte Sobhage Sukhavardanam Kamram Mokshanam Chaiva Sindhuram Brati Gretam. Sindhuram Samarpyami. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
We offer strands of grass. May you root away all our troubles, all our problems, all distresses. As we have rooted this grass to pray to you, listen to our prayer. Be pleased with our offering. Om Kandat Kandat Purohante Purka Purushaspane Evanu Durve Pratanu Nashate Nachahate Komaladanam Samarpyami. We offer now the Belva leaves. Through these leaves you have all lives at your feet. We your children, please have compassion on us. We beg of you. Om Namah Shivaya.
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 Om Namah Shivaya. Nimis.
Namah Shivaya.
Jayanti Kali Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Chama Shiva Datri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya. Mala, flowers.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Sansari Saram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hidayaravinde Bhavam Bhavani Saitam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
यानी कानि जपा पानी जम्मंतर्कृतानि च तानि तानि प्रक्षणा प्रक्षणा प्रदे प्रदे दीपं दर्शयामि दीपं समर्पयामि. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. दीपं दर्शयामि. We have flowers around it here. सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्र मूर्ति सदा देवी Mahalakshmi Namo Astute. Placing the flowers around it here, we pray. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstita. Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Naivedyam. We offer Parsa. Om Namah Shivaya.
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 Brahmarparam Brahmave Brahmagano Brahmanahutam Brahmagatina Gantavyam Brahmakarma Samadhinam. Naivedam Nivedami Naivedam Samarpyami Naivedam Pratigretam. Bhajale Govind Bhajale Govind Bhajale Govindam. Ye दुनिया है प्रभु की माया भजले गोविंदम.
भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम. ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया भजले गोविंदम.
ओम नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि. ओम ब्रह्मार्पणं ममस्तु कृष्णार्पणम्. प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ,
प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ।
चारियों मेरा प्रभु भयो उदासी, अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी।
अखियाँ हरि दर्शन की प्यासी,
आके प्यास मिटाओ आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंदम।
भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंदम।
सुपारी फ्लो। ओम पुंगी पलम्या दत्ता गृहाना परमेश्वर, तांबूलम समर्पयामि। Bless us with longevity and good health. We beg of you. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। आचमन water पंचामृत आचमनम्या दत्ता गृहाना परमेश्वर। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। बिनती तेरा प्रभु कोई न जाने, प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न जाने।
बिनती तेरा प्रभु कोई न जाने, प्रभु तुझे प्रभु कोई न जाने।
मुदलिया बजाओ अब आओ, प्रभु जी मेरे आओ। भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंदम।
भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंद भजले गोविंदम, ये दुनिया है प्रभु की माया, भजले गोविंदम।
ओम हिरण्यागर्भ समर्पिताग्रे भूतस्य जाता प्रतिपिकासि, सदा ढाडं पृथिवीं दक्षिणादानम् अहं करिष्ये, दक्षिणादानं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री लक्ष्मी नारायणाय नमः। दक्षिणादानं समर्पयामि। पुष्पदानम्। ओम मल्लित्यादिनी सुगन्धिनी मल्लित्यादिनी वै प्रभु, मायाटानि पूजाटं पुष्पाणि प्रतिगृहीतां, पुष्पदानं समर्पयामि। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
वृंदावन में लाल की जय। करा हो जाए आरती दीजिए। Let us all please stand as we join in the opening आरती। शुभं करोतु कल्याणं आरोग्यं सुखसंपदं, मम शत्रु विनाशाय धीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते। जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 जय
जय जय जय भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
जय 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 भागवतं, जय 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 भागवतं।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल, आनंद नंद गोपाल।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल, आनंद नंद गोपाल।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल, आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद आनंद नंद यदुनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद आनंद नंद यदुनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल वृंदावन लीलाल की जय आसन पर let us all please be seated. We join in expressions of welcome by Riya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Sitaram, everyone. On behalf of Pandit Sunil Seetahal Maharaj and the Ganesh Utsav family, we welcome you to our 8th session out of 21. Our information is available to us very easily nowadays. What we do with that information makes the difference. So let's join Pandit as he conducts this session with us and see how much we can absorb and learn from today. Sitaram.
Vrindavan Vyadilal ki jai. Heart to joy, we bow our heads in prayer as we chant the mantras of invocation. Om Gam Ganapatay Namah. Om Im Saraswate Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Varnanamrita Sanganam Rasanam Chandra Samapi Mangalanam Chakaritaru Vande Vani Vinayako Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwaswarupino Yabhyam Vinana Pashanti Siddhaswantastamishwaram. Bhagwat Sumiran. रिद्धि सिद्धि दाता सिद्ध शरण्य वारण्य वरेना सुमिरो बारंबार मदन करने की लाल को गणपति कृपा निदान यानि कानि आनंद भवना देहु मोहि वरदान वरनो भाषा भाग्यवता जय शिवानंद कंद भूतनाथ भव्य हरिना भक्ति विषय निर्द्वान गौरवरन मंगल करिना हे ब्रज चंद्र मुकुंद ब्रजभूषण दूषण हरिना कठो भाव बेपन चरण शरण नी आनि करा जय 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 जगदीश श्वेत शेष महेश यजा महिमा अमित वेद 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 जानत नहीं देहु मोहि वरदान राधा वदया वद सदा प्रेम बने मुस्कान, नित चित में कति कते रहे, मोहि चाहिए कचुना और वास्तु प्रभु जगत की, बस ही रे मन माय, या भाकी जानकी सदा, लील कुतिया गायन के पीछे पिरता, ग्वाल बाले निसार, मोर मुकुट सिरि पड़े डरे, कर मुरली उदमान, शेष मुकुट के पीठ पटा, या छबिसो नंदना, बस हुए रे मम ऋषि देवास. Using the dust of the lotus-like feet of Guru, we cleanse the mirror of our ignorant mind. Guide us unto the pathway of salvation. Free us from lust and anger and hatred and jealousy and ego and pride. Afford unto the souls of our pitras peace and happiness, we beg of you. We bow to you, O Guru. Illumine the pathway of our lives. Guru par raj darshish, करहु भागवत की कथा, जो सुकदेव मुनि कई परीक्षित निरपति सो, श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रजा, निज मन मुकुर सुधा, परनो रघुवर मन यश, जो दायक फलता, बोधहीन तनु जानिके, सुमिरो पवन कुमार, बल बुध विद्या देहु मोहि, हरहु कलेश विकार, वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र जी की जय शरणम. We listened earlier to a very beautiful katha that spoke to us about Narada Muni, the celestial sage. What makes Narada celestial? What makes Narada celestial? Recently I saw on the cremation site that there is a funeral home called Celestial Funeral Home. Then I read on the newspaper that the proprietor of Celestial Funeral Home, she dies from COVID. Is she celestial before that or after that? What makes us celestial? What makes Narada celestial? His ability to connect. His ability to have that connection with Paramatma, with Bhagwan. The ability to stand in front of Bhagwan anytime he chooses to. Do we have that ability? Do we have that ability? Then are we celestial beings? Hold on. Before you could be celestial, you have to learn to be human first. And not just human, the best human being that you can be. Before trying to be any other kind of being, let's learn to be good human beings. Are we good human beings? Are we good human beings? I asked that yesterday in the very same 2 o'clock session. Are we good people or bad people? Can you all remember? Do you have good in you or bad in you? And I sang, Nami Bhagavan Hu, Nami Shaitan Hu. I'm somewhere in the middle. I have a little God and a little devil. And you come by me godly and I behave godly, and you come by me like the devil and I react like the devil. And that's me. I don't know about you. Yogiraj Narad, having his experience, Lord Vishnu, he said to Narad, after having very close conversations with your father, We have decided to take you back to the heavens. Because we think that you have learned your lesson. Has he learned his lesson? He's back in the heavens. And now listen. Sukhdev Muni is telling Raja Parikshit. Bara chitte choda Vrindavan sanchara Gopala Gopala he mudani Gopala.
Bara chitte choda Vrindavan sanchara Gopala Gopala he mudani Gopala.
Bara chitte choda Vrindavan sanchara Gopala Gopala he mudani Gopala.
Bara chitte choda Vrindavan sanchara Gopala Gopala he murali Gopala.
Om Saraswati Namastubhya Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishami Siddhirvatu Me Sana Aim Saraswati Namah. Shri Sukdev Uvacha नारद अंतिकार का भार दिन का लोक में पहुँच न करने वाले हैं। उन्होंने का ब्रह्मा शिवा कुबेर का लोक उन्होंने का मूल गया कथा करने वाले उसने का विष्णु भगवान की पास जानते में क्या होते पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संसारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाला।
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 Now back in the heavens, Narad Muni, he decides, he wants to prove a point. He wants to show, he wants to make an announcement to all the devatas that he is back. Have you ever been on a trip somewhere far, and then when you come back, you want everybody to be aware that you're back? And what do you do? What do you do? What will you do? You put on your status, so tired and glad to be back. Call me tomorrow. Isn't it? It is not you doing that. It's the ego in you doing that. Because you want everybody to know, I am back. Anything that pertains to I and me and mine is ego. Bhagavan Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, anything that pertains to I, me and mine, not mind, mine. This is mine. Mine. It belongs to me. It is my book. Mine. You know the children say? Mine's own. That's mine's one. Have you ever heard? Anything that pertains to I, me and mine is ego. That's my phone. That's a Pro Max, 11 Pro. And it have no service. Imagine that. In Bhatna, nobody phone has service. Here, if you're trying to call anybody, you can't get through to anybody. For the entire day, we are calling Mohan. Well, Mohan has a normal thing of never answering his phone. And then it has no service, so it's more frustrating. You have to call everybody on WhatsApp and hope and depend on the internet. Yogi Raj Narad, he wants everybody to know that he's back. And so full of ego, Yogi Raj Narad, he decides to visit the various realms. But the first being he's visiting is his father, Brahma. He goes to Brahma Lok and he spends little time. And then he goes to Shiva Lok, the abode of Bhagwan Shiva. And then he goes to the Lok of Lord Kuber. Have you ever heard of Kuber before? Kuber is the god of wealth. Kuber is the god of wealth. Mother Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. Kuber is the god of wealth. There is an uncle here this evening. His name is Kuber. He's here with us. I have to find out how wealthy he is. Having that name, the name of wealth itself, I have to ask him. He's wealthy because his wife, she has black hair. Despite her age, her hair never goes grey. That's wealth, eh? Isn't that wealth? Being able to maintain a young disposition, isn't that wealthy? Hello? People spend money, Not even God could please us, God gave you nice hair and you go and cut it to suit you. God gave you nice eyebrow, you shave out one and keep one. God gave you good teeth, you go to change the color. Huh? God gave you nice hairs and you decide to bow it 50 different places because one earring is not enough. Huh? God gave you a nose that you will use to breathe, but you decide to put a nose ring. Huh? He gave you a navel where you are nurtured in the womb of your mother. You say, it's looking good now, let me put a navel ring. Huh? He gave you nice nails and you say, see mine, I don't like it. I like the fake one, the plastic one. You have an emergency and you go to the hospital to do the surgery and the doctors say, well, we have to see the nail to see what the status of the blood is. And they're wiping this thing and they can't get it off because now they have a new thing they put. What's it called? What is it called? Well, in my day, growing up, as boys, we know acrylic was for car. Eh? Now it's for your nail. You go too close to the stove and your nail might blow up. Boom. Has to be placed on with pressure and machine, and it has to be taken off with pressure and machine. Eh? Yogi Narada visited the realm of all the devatas. And after visiting the realm of all the devatas, they all seem to be disinterested. They all seem to be not fazed by Narada. Have you ever gone to a place and you're well dressed and you're looking nice and you walk in and nobody watch you? Nobody talk to you, nobody acknowledge you, and in your mind you say, but I just comb up my hair and put on this powder and this lipstick and this nice clothes. You mean they're blind? Like they didn't see me? When you get invited to the wedding, you want to dress up more than the dulahin. Huh? When you go home and they ask you, they say, so what did bride wear? You say, my outfit was nicer than she owned. I don't know when she wear. Because you know why? She's not in a competition. She's the bride. Whether what she wears, she's still the bride. And nothing changes that fact. She's still the center of attention. Because her clothes might not be important to her. It is the vows that she's going to make is important. But to you, who are going to sit down and observe and find faults and criticize, you see, you have to appear to be perfect because you're going to find faults. Isn't it? Yogi Raj Narada, nobody paid any heed to him. And so Yogi Raj Narada, this caused upset. It caused anger. So he decided to go to Vishnu Lok, the abode of Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu had already known that Narada was in the heavens because Lord Vishnu brought him there. Lord Vishnu brought him from the earth to the heavens. And so as Yogi Raj Narada entered into Vishnu Lok, what will he observe? Listen, it tells us. Clap your hands. Parachitte choda brindaban sanchara Gopala Gopala hi murali Gopala.
Parachitte choda brindaban sanchara Gopala Gopala hi murali Gopala.
Parachitte choda brindaban sanchara Gopala Gopala hi murali Gopala.
Parachitte choda brindaban sanchara Gopala Gopala hi murali Gopala.
उन्होंने का प्रवेश किया, लेकिन भगवान विष्णु और महालक्ष्मी का वाणी दिन दन होते करने, उसने का उसकी तलाश का शुरू दिया होते, वहाँ जान के का स्वर्गा में जिसने का पृथ्वी पर गया होते, उन्होंने का उसके का देख जग हो करने गया होते पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संचारा गोपाला गोपाला ही मुरली गोपाला.
पराचित चोरा वृंदावन संचारा गोपाला गोपाला ही मुरली गोपाला.
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 He entered into Vishnu Lok, expecting to find Bhagavan Vishnu, and if not Lord Vishnu, Mother Lakshmi. But as he entered into Vishnu Lok, he recognized that Vishnu Lok was vacant. There was nobody there. And Narada Muni formulated in his mind that they were hiding somewhere. They were hiding because they did not want to meet him. So they were hiding somewhere. Have you ever tried to hide from somebody before? Have you ever tried to hide? You see somebody coming and you try to disappear? Earlier today, I said to Cindy, I said, go in the room, lock the door and don't come back out. Take a rest, take a sleep, and I will come and wake you up before the next session. Get your husband and go. Both of you go. She goes, she closes the door. 5 minutes after I pass there, and the door is open. I take a peep. Nobody's in the room. I go to look for her and I can't find her anywhere. Do you know where she is? She's hiding on the side of the house, talking with her friends. They went on the side of the house hiding. I go and I hold her by her hand and I said, don't get me vexed, huh? Long ago, our parents did that to us. Do you know? Well, I don't know about you, I know about my mother. My mother said, lie down here and sleep. And I said, well, I can't sleep. She said, close your eye, you will sleep. And you'll wait till they're asleep and then you'll crawl off the bed. Have you ever done that before? Have you done that to your children before? And then you'll come off the bed. You know how difficult it is when you almost reach off the bed. They wake up and they say, get back on the bed. All your effort is in vain. Huh? All of your hard work, crawling and easy moving, and you get catch. Yogi Raj Narada thinks that they are hiding from him. And so this creates even more disturbance in the mind of Narada because his ego is so big. Narada says, I will find them. He begins to search everywhere, but he's unable to find them. And Yogi Raj Narada has come to the conclusion, well, I just visit in the realm of many of the devatas and they're not there. So then if they're not in the heavens, then they will go to the earth. But I just came from there. And my experience down there was not too nice. Narada is thinking, should I go back or should I not go back? Ever went somewhere and the people treat you bad? And then they invite you back to some other function and they say, make sure and come, eh? And in your mind you say, yeah, right. I'll really come in. In your dreams. Huh? Ever go to the doctor and the doctor give you an injection and it pains for weeks after. And then you start to feel sick again. But you feel good after you get the injection. Huh? Maybe a B12 or something. And you feel good after. And then months after you start to feel sick again and they say, well, go back by the doctor. And you say, me, that man took me and I couldn't sit down. Huh? Sounds familiar? You didn't say the man inject you. You say, he took me. When I was a few years younger, not that I'm a few years older now, but a few years younger, I had the privilege of dropping home one of my friend's mother, and he's a doctor. And when I got there, she said, come meet him. And so I went into the office and he said, well, while you're here, we're going to do some blood work. So let me take some blood and we'll check. I said, no, I'm good. I only hear blood. I don't start to sweat and tremble and thing. I said, no, I'm good. He said, well, then come. I have a little machine that with the blood, I could check the sugar level and the cholesterol level. I said, but I eat whole day. Now it's night. I just eat roti. And he said, come now, man. He hold my finger and he's using one of those needles. Not the little one, but the syringe kind of needles. And he said, you look away, huh? You look away, you don't watch. I say, I want to see what you're doing, huh? And he sticks me, but he sticks me under the nail. So I scream out. He said, look at you now, you're a big baby, eh? A little chook like that. I say, come now, let me choke you under your nail now and see how it will feel. If you're accustomed to sticking your grandmother, your grandfather, your husband, or maybe your wife or your child to check the diabetes, then you take it for granted that they should just sit there and take that little stick with grace. But if somebody have to stick you, what is your reaction? What is your reaction? What will your reaction be? Wait, huh? Wait. Huh? Isn't it? Because you could do it to anybody else, but when it has to be done to you, it has to be dealt out to you, then you didn't get choked yet and you're done feeling the pain. Huh? If I'm at home and they have to do that, I say, let me put a little ice. I'm a real coward when it comes to that. Huh? Dentist and doctor and injection and needle and not me. None of those things. Yogi Raj Narada, his experience down on the earth now puts him in a position where he's wondering, should I go or should I not go? And Yogi Raj Narada, he's so determined, he's so inquisitive. You know that word inquisitive? Have you ever heard that word inquisitive before? What does inquisitive mean? Let me see if you all know. Right? What does inquisitive mean? Because what inquisitive mean? I can't say that on the TV. He's a little fast now. Not that word, a little fast. And so Yogi Raj Narada, what he does, listen, it tells us. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
वामी जिसमें नारद की स्वर्गलोक का देने वाले, जिसको और पृथ्वी पर का उन्होंने का भगवान विष्णु और लक्ष्मी माता की निर्धन होते करने वाले, निर्धन हो करने वाले। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narad Muni left the heavens and he came down on the earth. But Bhagwan Vishnu, knowing that Narad was about to leave his realm, Bhagwan Vishnu created an illusion, and Narad is walking directly into the illusion. Have you ever set a trap for somebody or for something, hoping that they will walk into it, or have you ever done that before? You all never had boy days? Trisha, you never had boy days? Huh? Never set a trap to catch the bird? Never set it. Dan Paul has a son. He was proud one evening to tell us, he said, I learned to tie a lasso. I said, a lasso? I said, then why are you tying a lasso? He said, I catch the kitten. I said, the kitten with a lasso? He said, yeah, it's kind of wild. So I catch it and I cover it down with a basket. I said, so where's the kitten? He said, I'm taming it. How are you taming it? He said, I'm not letting it go. He's happy, he's proud. I know to tie a lasso and I caught a wild kitten. He's proud to say that. Yogi Raj Narad, he walks directly into the illusion. And walking into the illusion, the first beings that he is meeting, he is so blinded by his ego that he is not recognizing what is happening. And so as he walks into the illusion, he stumbles on an old lady and an old man living in a thatched hut. And from being the middle of the day, he walks directly into the night. And he didn't even realize. Ever busy inside the house and doing your thing, and then when you look outside, you say, wait, now it's dark already? Has that ever happened to you before? Wait, now it's dark already? Yesterday, I showered, and when I came out, I looked at the clock, and the clock is saying 2:45. I said, 2:45? Did I stay 45 minutes in the bathroom? Because I looked at the time and I'm seeing 1:45 when I go in the bathroom, and when I come out 2:45. What did I do inside there? And I fly out. And when I come outside, I see all the clocks saying 2 o'clock. And then in the night time, I'm saying to them, like, something wrong with the clock. They say, no, we set it fast, so you go be on time. Well, clearly it didn't work, eh? Half an hour fast. I said, well, you all should have told me, eh? You should let me know. Because I'm looking at the time and thinking that that's the right time. You see, they set a trap. The example of a trap. They set a trap by changing the time to trick me. A trap is ready to trick, you know. You know that? And so Yogi Raj Narad, he enters into this realm. And so stumbling there, he stumbles on this husband and this wife, and they are old and frail. And so Yogi Raj Narad, he observed that they were both blind. They could not see. It was dark, they were blind, and they could not see. Can you see in the dark? Can you see in the dark? Hello, can you see in the dark? A little bit, huh? Can't see too good. When it becomes dark, you put things in your home and you're walking there every single day and you're in that same place, and the minute it gets dark, you bounce down everything and you say, oh God, I forget the couch here. True or not? Is that true or not? In your bed, you have one bedside cabinet and it's dark, and you get up in the night and you put the cabinet. And you say, oh God, where did the cabinet move in the night? Like some spirit in the room. Yogi Raj Narad entered into this illusion, and entering into the illusion, recognizing that they were blind and recognizing that it was night, Yogi Raj Narad, he decided to retire there for the night. He decided to rest there for the night. They will be of no bother. It is dark, and so he decided to rest there. But early in the morning, as Yogi Raj Narad got up, he observed something. What will he observe? The Katha tells us. Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva
Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva
Paramatmaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namah Paramatmaya Ramaya Govindaya Namo Namah नारद के भगवान विष्णु का रूप पर करने वाले देख और भोजन का पेट बहुत का अज्ञान होते ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. As Narad stood there, recognizing that they were blind, Narad thought that they will not notice that there was somebody else there. And so Narad, thinking that they will not recognize, Narad sat quietly. But much to his surprise, the wife, she brought for him bhojan. What is bhojan? Recognizing that there is a guest, she brings bhojan, she brings food. When we have a guest, and the guest comes to your home, what do? Well, let me change that. What should you do? What should you do? When the guest comes, what should you do? Well, I don't know about you. I don't wait for nobody to offer me. I will go and find whatever I'll go in the kitchen, I'll go in the pot, I'll go and take my own food. I'll do that. And if I know you're kind of good, I'll call you and tell you what to cook too. Kind of good. But I have to like you, to do that. I have to be close to you to do that, because I don't really order anything from anywhere. I don't. Because I know, based on scripture, that food has energy and food should be treated with respect, and many different things about food when it talks about food. Yogi Raj Narad, he was surprised, and so he held on to the thali of bhojan. And Yogi Raj Narad started to eat, and it was the best food he had ever eaten. And he's wondering, how can these blind people prepare such good food? Some of the best food you'll find are the food that you find in the place that look break down and shake down. And do you know that? Do you know that? The doubles man on the bicycle, right up the road. You go there and you eat the hot doubles and it tastes good, eh? And the doubles in a nice shed paint with purple mixed with other colors. And you had to borrow somebody's teeth to chew it. I've heard my mother saying, long ago, close to the hospital, there was a van that used to sell food. And it's some of the best food that you could find in that van. You all know about that? Uncle Jai is saying yes. I think you have to be old to know about that. Not just old. The best food that you could find, you'll find in that van. I say, van? What about rat and water? And where are they getting water from in the van? She said, I don't know, I just know the food tastes good. Eh? Anything that you cook now for now tastes good, you know that? Anything you plan to cook and you cook it with effort and pride, and you know what happened? What happened? How it come out? How it will come out? You self ain't even want to eat it. After you don't cook it, you say I cook it and I will take my time and I grate the coconut, I even chew up some. And you know how it come out so. First time it come out so. You didn't chew it enough, Ree. You had to chew it a little more. Yogi Raj Narada ate the food and he ate so much that it put him to sleep. You ever eat and immediately you started jhupe? You ever hear about jhupe? Huh? Ever hear about jhupe before? You can't keep up your head. When it falls this and you feel people watching you, you do so. And then all of a sudden you say, and then you fall asleep again and your whole body go. And you say, and you pretend you're exercising, because you don't want to make it obvious. And then you want to yawn, and as you open your mouth, they watch you do. Ever did that before? Or you're staring on somebody and they watch you at the same time and you say, can you all relate to those things? Can you all relate to those things? Oh God, we are Trinidadians. We're guilty of all of those things. It's our culture. We were born that way. It is embedded in us. We behave that way. We want to be secretive about everything. You want to yawn, you're afraid to yawn. Yogi Raj Narada, he ate so much that immediately he fell asleep. And as Yogi Raj Narada fell asleep, it was as though it was a prolonged sleep. Narada got a good rest, because you know why? They wanted to teach him a good lesson. But they wanted to make sure that he was well rested. I remember something happened when I was a child. And my mother, she started to hit me. And I said, what you hitting me for? She said, it's for something I did. And I said, when I did that? She said, last week. I said, so you now hitting me? She said, well, I now remember. Well, I hope when she comes in a few days from now, she don't remember nothing from the past. I hope there is no licks stored up. The lesson has to be learned. So whether the discipline came right away, or it will come a week after, or 5 weeks after, or a month, or a year after, discipline has to come. It has to be taught. They have prolonged the night so that Yogi Raj Narada will have rest, so that he will absorb the lesson that will be taught to him. He'll be able to receive it while he's awake, not half asleep and tired. And so as morning will come, Pratkal, listen, it tells us, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Mata Yashoda, Shri Krishna Chandra, Ananda Rupa, Jai Jai Ram.
Mata Yashoda, Shri Krishna Chandra, Ananda Rupa, Jai Jai Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
श्री परमात्मने नमः। उन्होंने का उसके स्वर्ग क्या करने वाले, भोग सेवक का रात दिन और देने करने वाले, देखो नारद के भगवान विष्णु लोक का खोज करने वाले, सभी का पति और भुरार का बीमार होते श्री नारद दे में रक्षा होते। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। As morning will come, Yogiraj Narad, he is awakened. Bhurya means the wife. She's old. The old lady, she awakens him. And as she awakens Yogiraj Narad, she says, Narad. She's addressing him by his name. Narad. Aao, come. Help me, Raksha, help me. And Narad is saying, what should I help you to do? And she's saying, help me with my husband. I need help. I am old and I am frail. And so you are here and I need you to help me to look after him. Come. Yogiraj Narad says, wait, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. Ever call your children and they say, wait, I'm coming just now. Let me stop the music to ask the question. Ever call your children and they say, I'm coming just now. How long after is just now? Ever call your husband and you say, I'm coming now, 5 minutes. And 5 hours after you call him and you say, where you boy? 5 minutes, Chinese time. Or US or some kind of thing. We have a time change. And you say, well, you know, I'm with my friends and you know, them don't know time. And she say, well, damn it, know you have a wife that will squeeze you when you come home. And you say, I'm taking a taxi and I'm coming now. And then 5 hours after you call him, he say, well, you know, it have no taxi here. So I have to wait for the ride. There's some people you can't send them on a message, you know. If you need them for today, you have to send them 2 days before to make sure that everything is in a... Narad says, wait, I'm coming. And Narad uttering those words, she remained patient, waiting for him to come. But hours passed and Yogiraj Narad, he showed no interest. He did not come. And so she went back to him and she says, Narad, please come, help me. And Narad refused again. He said, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. The third time she goes and she says, Narad, I need your help. Narad says, can't you see? She said, you're right, Narad. I can't see. I am blind. But don't you know? Can't you hear? I'm praying. When I'm done, I'll come. And Narad immediately started to chant. You know what he's chanting? Sriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. Sriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Bhajman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Bhajman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Swami Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Swami Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Bhajman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Bhajman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Sriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Sriman Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Bhajmane Narayane Narayane Narayana.
Bhajmane Narayana Narayana Narayana.
Narada begins to chant, he remains put and he doesn't get up to go and help. Do you know when the time comes to help and to work and to... Everybody has an excuse. Huh? Everybody has a reason why they can't help. You see, when there is glamour and celebration, everybody is up in the forefront. Huh? But when there is work and the foundation laying, handful work, you know, and multitude enjoy. And that's a fact, it's the truth. I dragged Kusum from the... And I said, come, I am here and you're here. You're on this couch, I'm on this couch. Sit down here and relax in the AC, take some breeze, reflect, calm yourself, relax here. She said, I can't sleep, you know. I said, I never said to sleep. I said, relax in the cool and, well, I have to get my phone. If I get my phone, I'll be relaxed. And in my mind, I say, oh God, she couldn't play all kind of video loud in my head and I'm trying to relax. But she really goes and she finds the phone and she comes and she sits on the couch. She's listening. And then 5 minutes after, she says, you know, I could have well be making the mala outside. Me know what you bring me here for. And I said to her, relax. You relax. Let them make the mala. You relax. You sit down here and you calm yourself. I don't know. Somewhere after that, I dozed away. And then when I jumped up, everybody who I put to rest and sleep, everybody gone. They creep away and leave me. And I alone there. And I said, they're bad children, huh? I'm remembering the days when I was a bad child and I'm saying they're bad children. They outsmarted me. They all outsmarted me. Yogiraj Narad sat there and he decided to pray. And here is an old blind lady asking for help. Help to look after her old blind husband. And Narad prefers to sit down and chant than to go and help. You have heard this before. You have heard this before. To reiterate what you already know. You know this. The hands that serve, they're greater than the lips that... You all ever hear that before? Well, then say it with me. The hands that serve, they're greater than the lips that... Because many people pray really from their lips and from nowhere else. You know that? Not your heart. When you perform an action, you're performing that action consciously. Whether you're willing or not, you're performing the action consciously. True or not? Because you have to be conscious of what you're doing. Ever had to help somebody you don't like? Let me ask an easier question. You ever had to help somebody who don't like you? And you know that they don't like you because of how they treat you and talk to you and acquaint with you. Have you ever had to? Don't lie in the prayers now. And don't watch me like I'm talking Spanish. I know it have plenty Venezuelans in Trinidad, but I'm telling you in English. Yogiraj Narad, he sat there praying and he refused to help. There are many of us, we could help, you know. But we sit down and we pretend that, you know what? We are helpless. We can't help ourselves. We look for sympathy. We want everybody to sympathize with us. Yogiraj Narad sitting there. Yogiraj Narad in a distance hears the yawn. He hears the yawn. You ever hear somebody yawn before? You ever hear somebody yawn before? How they yawn? What they say? Long ago, the old people, when they were brushing their teeth, you'll hear it from a distance, you know. You know that? Huh? Bhagwan alone know what they was doing. I don't even know if they know what they was doing. I'm not even sure if they had a tongue when they were done. But hard, they were kake. You ever hear about kake before? Hard. And the neighbor down the road hearing and know that you get up here. Because you're brushing your teeth and it's like a performance. It's like you have a microphone hooked up today. Do you know some people will brush their teeth and bathe and get dressed and nobody knows a single thing? Do you know some people have to put on a performance? It has to be an alarm. Everything has to be done like a performance. You have to go in the bathroom and jump. You jump so much your head butt the thing and break out the pipe. You go to brush your teeth and you have to khaki hard and the whole world have to hear. How that sounds? How does it sound? You ever in the company of somebody who only likes to belch? And everything for them is belch, belch, belch. In India, a few years ago, actually 3 of my friends, they were there with me, and I stepped on one of their toe, and I said, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." And he looked at me, he said, "You belch?" I said, "So you didn't feel I mashed your toe?" He said, "No, I thought you burp or something, or that's why you're saying excuse me, sorry." In the park Palmies, if you go to walk with me, you'll get annoyed with me. Because everybody I meet, I say, "Good evening, good evening, good evening." Nobody doesn't reply, by the way. Because you know, stush people walk there. You ever hear that word stush before? I mean, it's Palmist, you know. I just from the east. And anybody who is walking with me will say, "Why are you telling everybody good evening? Nobody even taking you on." Whether they take me on or they don't take me on, it is built into me that I have to show respect. It is built into me. I'm designed that way. One man looked at me and he said, "Big pundit like you telling people good evening? You don't know about Sitaram?" I said, "Big old man like you, pass me 100 times here and never say good evening back. I will tell you Sitaram and waste my God name?" Every day, from a distance, when he see me coming, he'll bow his head. And from a distance, I look at him. Stage performance. Because it is done. Stage performance. I'm not ashamed to say Sitaram. But I'm not going to say Sitaram to a person who will not appreciate the name of my God. Or who will feel offended by me saying the name of my God. Because my God is precious to me. That greeting is precious to me. And if your reaction towards my precious greeting that pertains to my God's name is not a favorable one, I'll be offended. So better I just say something that you could understand. Good evening, but they don't even understand that. What else I could say? You all have an idea what else I could say? I have to start walking and looking at, "Oi. Oi. Hey, bloy." Huh? Or do like what some people, "Hey, old fridge." They look, they say, "That man real disrespectful, you know. He's passed and called people old stove and old fridge." And in the past, they could have passed and called me, "Hey, blimp." Not again, huh? Yogiraj Narada, he's sitting there and praying, and then he hears the yawn. The yawn comes with sound, and Yogiraj Narada recognizes the yawn. It is the yawn of Lord Vishnu. Hearing this yawn, he jumps up and he stops praying and he rushes, and now he wants to help. Now he wants to help. Now he's eager to help. Recognizing that is Lord Vishnu, he wants to help now at this time. And as he goes to help, Mother Lakshmi says, "Wait. What are you going to do?" And Yogi Rajnath said, "Well, you were asking me for help, so I came to help you now. You ever ask somebody to come and help you do something and they come after you don't do it to help you? And they say, well, if I had nothing else I could do. And you say, no, well, when I needed the help, you didn't come. Will you come now for? Huh? And they say, well, if I have a little pot I could wash or nothing. You say, well, why you go home and wash your pot? Because mine's done, eh? Yogi Raj Narad jumps up. And so as Yogi Raj Narad jumps up, Mother Lakshmi speaks to Narad. What will Mother Lakshmi say to Narad? Should I tell you? I'm afraid to tell you what she's going to say. I'm scared to tell you what she says. Listen to what Mother Lakshmi says to Narad. Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maiya, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani,
Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maiya, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani,
Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maiya, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani,
Jai Lakshmi Kalyani Maiya, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani, Jai Lakshmi Kalyani.
दान धन ध्यान करने वाली, जिसमें का प्रकाश होते करने वाली, जिसमें भगवान का नाम लेकर जपत करने वाली, जिसमें का भोरे वचन करने. She says, Narad, ध्यान and dhan. Dhyan means meditation, dhyan. And dhan means charity. Dhyan and dhyan, they go hand in hand. She says, Narad, performing one and not performing the other, you can be compared to that of a cloud with no water. What is the use of a cloud with no water? It is just existing there. A cloud that bears no water just exists there. And you know what happens? It just blows and passes through and goes and disappears. And so Mother Lakshmi is saying, Narad, sitting and praying is important. But Narad, performing noble, divine actions go hand in hand with praying. You know much people pray. They're praying. For hours they will stand in front of their murti and pray and chant and sing and ring bell and blow shank and offer a million flowers and all kind of chalisa. One they make up to, they sing in. And then when they walk out the puja room and they see their wife, they say, move from in front of me. I get vexed when I see her. And then when they walk out the door and they see the neighbor and they say, oh God, look what they see first thing in the morning. Papa Malu has a picture of me on his stairway. And how his stairs are, there is this, when you're walking down, there is this wall. And on that wall has a picture, a huge picture of me. So I go 1 time, 2 times, 10 times, 20 times. He has the kathai every month. I go there every month. And then I go on the occasion, I drop in to eat, I drop in to use the washroom. It's like home. And recently, it dawned on me, why does he have that picture by the step? And why is the picture of me there? Because before me, there was a huge picture of Lord Hanuman. Now, there is a huge picture of me. So I found it strange that he moved Lord Hanuman and he put me. So I'm walking down the step and I see the picture, but I'm so accustomed that every time I'm going down the step, I'll see Lord Hanuman and I'll bow. Now when I'm going down the step, I see myself and I say, wow. So I'm going down the stairs and I look at the picture and I say to them, because they're standing up and looking down at me, and I say, Mama, Papa, why do you all have a picture here of me? And Papa says to me, in this stern voice. You know how he talks? In this authoritative voice. Well, my Pandit tell me, anybody you don't like and you consider to be your enemy, put a picture of them on your altar when you could see them. And worship them in that picture. And only when you could see God in them, then you really see God. I say, Papa, so you really don't like me? And he looked at me and he smiled and he started to laugh. And he said, no, I just want to be reminded of you. So when I'm leaving the house, every time I'm leaving, I see this picture and I remember you. A huge picture. And then it put me to think. Because I'm going to tell you that very same thing now in the Katha. How can you like or love or have a relationship with a God you have never seen, you have only heard of, but you hate the people that you could see? How is that possible? Hello? How is that possible? I could see you and I hate you, but I never saw God, but I love God. But the mind is designed in such a way that if you could have seen God, God will not be good enough for you, you know. Your relationship with God, if you could have seen Him, will not be the same when you can't see Him. True or not? Because the minute you ask Him face to face for something and He didn't give it to you, you're Trinidadian and you'll get vexed and pelt Him down and shut Him out. And like what you do to your neighbors and to your friends and to the people close to you. That's what you do. What I do is just keep away. That's what I do. Keep away and out. I'm not in anything. Nobody could say anything about me. I'm away. In my corner, minding my own business. But you hope that everybody else will learn to mind their own. Yogi Raj Narada Mother Lakshmi says, sitting down and praying and not performing any good actions, you are compared like a cloud with no water. You just exist for no good reason. And so, O Narad, you have disappointed Bhagwan Vishnu and myself. Yogi Raj Narad says, and he's asking her, so what makes you think that you are the ideal wife? Listen to his defense. What makes you think that you are the ideal wife? Because you know why? That's your husband and you asking me for help. Listen to what Narada is saying. And with total disrespect, Mother Lakshmi disregards the comment of Narada. She pays no heed to what is being said to her. She holds the hand of Lord Vishnu and they both are sent back into the heavens, leaving Narada down on the earth with no reply. When you have no reply, how you feel? How you feel? How you feel? Riya said, stupid. That's how you feel. Foolish. And Yogi Raj Narada now, he has to plot another plan and think of another way, devise another method of how to stand in front of Lord Vishnu and Mahalakshmi. Lakshmi Narayan Bhagavani ki jai. You know, there is husband. Would you ever be able to please your wife, to make your wife happy? You don't answer. Don't answer, please. That's a trick question, huh? Wife, will you ever be able to make your husband happy? Don't answer. I read a little, you know, that's why I try not to read before I come here. I read a little before I came up on the asana. And it says that there was this store called the husband store. And you could go to the store to find the ideal husband. So on the first floor, because it has 4 floors, right? On the first floor, it says, good-looking husband. But the rules of it is that every floor you visit, you can choose somebody from any floor that you decide, but you can only choose from one floor. But as you go up, you would not be able to come back down. You have to continue going up. So the first floor is just good looking. The second floor is good looking, educated, and fit. The third floor good looking, educated, fit, and rich, and family oriented. And God sent divine. So the lady went to the first floor. She said, sounding good. Went to the second floor, sounding better. Go to the third floor, sounding great. And then she goes to the fourth floor, the final floor. And on the door of the fourth floor, it says, nothing. She inquires, why does this floor and the door on this floor say nothing? And it says it proves to show that nothing man do or has will ever be good enough to please his wife. Because he has all of these good qualities, he's God's, and imagine God is in that too. And that is not good enough. So the fourth floor and final floor is to show that nothing that you do will ever be sufficient or good enough to make her happy. Don't worry, I have a wife joke too. That was just the husband one. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. So don't get upset. That was just a joke. Let us join in the Havan. Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Shri Ramchandra, Ananda Rupa, Jai Jai Ram.
Ayodhya Vasi Sri Ramchandra, Ananda Rupa, Jai Jai Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Hari Narayana, Jai Ram Ram Ram.
Hari Om Sarvapaparam Devam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanamya Datta Grihana Parameshwara Bhurvaswadhyani Varagnyavahyami Stapyami Pujamscha. You all will offer the ghee. Only here one person will offer the wood. Om Bhurvasvatat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimidyo Yona Prachodayat. Idam Gatridam Namama. Om Bhurvasvatat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimidyo Yona Prachodayat. Idam Gatridam Namama. Om Bhurvasvatat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimidyo Yona Prachodayat. Idam Gatridam Namama. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Prajapataye Namah. Om Indra Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om Namaschandika Namah. Om Dharti Gauri Mata Namah. Om Kalashvaru Devta Namah. Om Ishta Devta Namah. Om Grama Devta Namah. Om Sthana Devta Namah. Om Dastikpa Devta Namah. Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandana Prityormokshamamritan. Om Namo Paramatmane Namah. Om Sarvadevi Sarvadevta Namah. Swaha. Achman. Om Gangescha Yamunishchaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmada Sindhu Kaveri Achmanam Viniyogachmanam Samarpyami. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We find the smoke. Vanaspatara Suravuto Gandaryo Ganaduttamagre Sarvarevanam Dhupoyam Prati Gretam. We bow to the fire. Analanama, Analanama, Analanamaha. I want to tell you that if you want to find God, Bhagwan, you have to see God in the beings that you don't like. The beings that you don't like. And upon the altar, don't put the murti of the depiction of God for the pity of the people that you don't guide. Don't stop praying, eh? And only when you can see God in them, then you have found God. How close are you to God? How far are you from God? Oh God. How far are you from God? Tonight we listened to another beautiful epic. Last night we listened to where Hagriv, this horse-faced demon, was swallowed by Matsya, the form of Bhagwan Vishnu as the fish. But after being swallowed, he did not die. He remained alive. And so inside of the fish, he started to beg for Kshama, for forgiveness. Bhagwan Vishnu, being the Lord of compassion and forgiveness, he brought back out this demon, giving him a chance. Just like Yogiraj Narada was given a chance. Tonight we will see. He exists. What will he do or use his existence to do after being taught the lesson that he was taught? In tonight's Katha, we will see. Let us all join in the closing arti. Let's stand. Shubham karotu kalyanam Arogyam sukasamparam Mama shatru vinashaya Deepa jyotir namostute Siddhi buddhi prare devi Bhukti mukti pradayani Mantra murte sada devi Mahalakshmi namostute Jai 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 Bhagwatam Jai 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 Bhagwatam
जय 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 भागवतम जय 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 भागवतम
जय 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 भागवतम जय 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 भागवतम
जय 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 भागवतम जय 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 भागवतम
जय जय भागवतम भगवान की हे आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
ये अमर गंतये मुक्ति पंतये पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला
ये अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ ये पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला
हरि ज्ञान यही वरदान यही
हरि ज्ञान यही वरदान यही
जग के मंगल की आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
जय जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
ये शांति दीप पावन पुनीत पापों को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला
ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत पापों को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला
हे सुख करनी हे दुख हरनी
ये सुख करने ये दुख हरने
हे मधुसूदन की आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
जय जय भागवत भगवान की हे आरती
पापियों को पाप से है तारती
ये मधुर बोल जग पंत कोल सनमार दिखाने वाला बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला
ये मधुर बोल जग पन्न खोल सन्माद दिखाने वाला बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही
श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही
सबकी महिमा की आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तार की।
जय जय भागवत भगवान की है आरती।
पापियों को पाप से है तारती।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल।
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 हे नंद नंद आनंद नंद यदु नंद नंद गोपाल।
हे नंद नंद आनंद नंद यदु नंद नंद गोपाल।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल।
हे नंद नंद गोपाल आनंद नंद गोपाल।
हरि ओम मंत्रहीनं ग्राहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं म्यादेव परिपूर्णं तरस्तमे। असुतो मा सतिगमया तं सोमा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। त्वमेव माता सविता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुशशिखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। सीताराम 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 कहे जाहे बेधीर के राम। जाहे बेधीर के राम काहे बेधीर हे।
सीताराम सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम
सीताराम।
उमापति महादेव की जय। पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। अयोध्या राम लला की जय। वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। ओरे सा जगन्नाथ की जय। बोलो बे सब संतन की जय। सियापति वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की सत्य सनातन धर्म की। Let us all be seated until we meet again at 7 o'clock for another reading out of the Bhagwat Mahapuran. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. The arti, the Panchamrit, the Parsad will come. Jagannath will sing for us a bhajan. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We dedicate this bhajan to Mama who came all the way from Freeport. Mama was the first person to give a nota, to bring ingredients of Parsad, and she was the first person to give towards the Bhagavad. And so we are happy to have her with us this evening. Mama, we dedicate this bhajan to you. May the blessings of Paramatma be upon you now and always. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
वृंदावन का हरे कृष्णा कन्हैया सबके आंखों का हो रामा। वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आंखों का हो रामा। मन ही मन क्यों जड़े राधिका मोहन तो है सबका प्यारा। वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आंखों का हो रामा। जमुना तट पर नंद की लाला जब जब रात रचाई। तन मन जोड़े राधा ऐसी बंसी मधुर बजाय रे सुध बुध कोल करे गोपिया जाने कैसा जादू धारा जाने कैसा जादू धारा वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आँखों का रामा मन ही मन क्यों जड़े राधिका मोहन तो है सबका प्यारा रंग सलोना ऐसा जैसे चाई हो गति सावन की तेरे मैं तो होई दीवानी मनमोहन मन भावन की तेरे कारण दिखा भवारी छोड़ दिया मैंने जागा सारा छोड़ दिया मैंने जागा सारा वृंदावन कार कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आंखों का कहो रामा मन ही मन क्यों जड़े राधिका मोहन तो है सबका प्यारा वृंदावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आंखों का कहो
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजले कृष्णा मुकुंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे कृष्णा मुकुंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे कृष्णा मुकुंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजन करो सत्संग से रामायण में बखानी रामायण में बखानी भजन करो सत्संग से रामायण में बखानी रामायण में बखानी संसार के माया में समण समण पद धारणा भजरे हरि गोविंदा काम क्रोध मदनो मत ध्यान माया कभी न लाना माया कभी न लाना काम क्रोध मदनो मत ध्यान माया कभी न लाना माया कभी न लाना संसार के माया में समण समण पद धारणा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजरे कृष्ण मुकुंदा भजरे हरि गोविंदा भजने हरि गोविंद भजने कृष्ण मुकुंद भजने कृष्ण मुकुंद भजने हरि गोविंद भजने कृष्ण मुकुंद भजने कृष्ण मुकुंद भजने हरि गोविंद भजने कृष्ण मुकुंद भजने हरि गोविंद भजने हरि गोविंद भजने हरि गोविंद.
Sankhya Television is not only the first Hindu TV station in Trinidad and Tobago, but Sankhya TV